Hi guys, another book that I've read and I thought you might like to know about. It's called Unfuck Yourself. Get out of your head and into your life. And I, it's not a big book. I picked this up actually, funnily enough, in Pakistan. I'll just adjust this. I picked up in Pakistan, and what's I liked about it was the fact that, I mean, okay, it's got this kind of title, the FUCK thing, which a lot of books, a lot of these self-help books seem to be having now. I suppose it's kind of fashionable to have that, but read it. It's not a big book. It's divided up into kind of chapters. Like, for example, you know, I got this. Everyone has their problems and life isn't always perfect. It never will be. And there's other chapters like sometimes you just have to grind it out, stake your claim and hustle for what you want. And what the other thing, blah, 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 blah. But it's one of these, it's part of the kind of self-help genre. It's all about getting out of your head and actually taking action and things. The reason I liked it is written in very plain language. It's written by a guy who there's a guy. The guy author is a guy called Gary Bishop, and what I liked about this is, well, number one, he's a Glaswegian, so he's from Glasgow originally, but he lives in the United States. And secondly, he's a member of a group called Landmark Education, and he's a former forum leader, and that's one of these guys that leads these landmark courses. And I know about them because they are literally, they play to like 200, 300, 100 people at a time, and they're happening all over the world. So he was doing that for years, and he's obviously got out of that, now gone into the self-help business. So he's had a lot of practical experience about dealing with people who've got stuff going on in their lives, in their heads, and want to get out and get on and take some action. So for those two reasons, I know he's got a lot of experience. And secondly, he's being a Glaswegian, he's very direct. He's very direct, but it's a good book, really easy to read. The stuff is basically quite timeless, a lot of it. And it's one of these books that I think you read it, it's quite easy to read, but you go back to it and you go, oh, right, that's something I have to remind myself of. So, like, even doing these book reviews, to be quite honest with you, sometimes I think, what's the point? But then you read this and something in the book makes you realize that actually there is a point. You're doing it, it's benefiting somebody, and somebody else is learning about some knowledge that's out there, and they're going to pass that on. So I think it's quite good, and very easy to read. Like I said, Unfuck Yourself, Get Out of Your Head and Into Your Life by Gary Bishop. I think it's well worth a read. If you're into that kind of thing, if you're into self-development, you're up to something, you want something to change, you're looking for some inspiration, I think this is quite a good one to read. Okay? Okay, that's it.